I'ma keep this feeling. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, babe. Real love, yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
Baseball fans, and welcome. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated major league debut, and all eyes will be on him.
He's center stage from the first inning on, so like you said, Boo, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life, so I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the second baseman, Michael Young.
The second baseman, Michael Young.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. And he blows that one by him at 100. Misiorowski, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound with this ball club. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope he's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
The flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone. He circles the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers.
One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
And another ball. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the left side. Zips it across. Got the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Eddie Murray. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. There's a strike at the knees. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And another ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And he steps off. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Now a relay to second. Not in time. He's safe.
All over that one right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat back to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And the batter now, Todd Helton. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
1-0.
At the belt and fires. That one almost got him. Misiorowski, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. There's a strike.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Murray at second with 2 down. On the ground right side and foul ball. And the righty deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 3. And it's second. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Nats on the board first, courtesy of this solo homer. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. The line to kick the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Darvish, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a two-seamer, a four-seamer, a cutter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League. The 1-2.
It's softly on the ground to third. And Betts is gone. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. It features a great veteran presence, Joey Votto.
It's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Now at the plate, number 2. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Here comes a pitch. And that one hit to first. And it's through for a hit.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So man aboard, Adrián Gonzalez. The next to hit for the Reds. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Reds down by a run here in the third and final game of the series. Close, but call the ball. And now 2-0. To the outfield, base base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Adrián Gonzalez with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard. You can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
So first and second with one gone. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. Drilled to right, way back there, and then he's gone. He powers that one out of here. His first homer of the year, it's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And here it comes. That one ripped. And that's just foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Bounced up the middle. Tejada to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting fifth.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Here's the left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Right through there for a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Dives and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved in the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And that one lifted in the air center field. Jones brings it in. And the inning is over. Reds get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
The 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the pitch. There's the strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Martin drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Eric Chavez digs in now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First pitch misses.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That one at triple digits.
1-1.
Left-hand batter waits. That one missed. The Reds up by 2 here at the top of the second. And a big swing and a miss. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
And here is Miguel Tejada. Two down, nobody on. Bounce to third. Longoria tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 3 and the Nats 1. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Russell Martin. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Darvish back to work. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Righty to the plate. And now it's even up. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the #1 overall pick in most drafts. As a high schooler, he won a gold medal with Team USA and was named the 2019 Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year. Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
One out, bases empty.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a base hit up the middle. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Mookie Betts. First time up, he grounded to third.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Tag, save. Benches throw too late. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Fly ball down the line. Trout sizing it up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
the batter, number 3.
And the batter will be the shortstop. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base
deep into the count as well.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, right field. Trout makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Reds 3 and the Nats 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, new inning getting started. Up now for Washington, Mike Yastrzemski. And the right-hander back to work. That clips the zone. 0-1. And the right-hander deals.
1-1.
So now 1 and 2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Michael Young will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. There's a strike.
1-1.
1 down, base is empty.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, we've seen a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Reds leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Warning track. Whoa, and you can catch them all, baseball man. So 2 down, and now up for Washington, Andruw Jones. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got it. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the Nationals get one back on the solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Cincinnati, set for the bottom of the third, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Adrián Gonzalez. Darvish back to work. And there's a strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The 0-2. Here's a chopper to short. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now center fielder,
Ken Griffey Jr. the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
0-1 down. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
the batter,
Joey Votto now at the plate. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
This one lifted in the air, left field. That gets down for a hit.
Just a little hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Man at first, now the left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chavez drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the Reds 3 and the Nationals 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Eddie Murray. The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's down and away. Next pitch is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And the pitch. Too low, and it's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Kicks and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. The throw to first, and up and down. So digging in, Todd Helton. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one to first. He handles it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench, the next to hit. Popped out and foul ground first time through. That's in there. Strike 1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Just missed. Hard hit right side. Gonzalez takes it to the bag. Nats go down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Reds 3 and the Nationals 2. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Evan Longoria. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. 0-1. The pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Now a screamer into the outfield. Jones makes the play, and there's one down.
Now catcher, Russell.
And the batter now, Russell Martin.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch is downstairs. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and ground off the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Darvish checks on the runner. Witt back in standing. Here goes the runner. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Reds leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Down the third baseman, Eric Chavez. Infielder shifted to the right, shortstop just to the left of second. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Chavez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. The pitch. This one bounced to Longoria. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
The batter, number 13, shortstop
Miguel Tejada digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Foul ball there. At the belt and fires. The Reds leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's way outside. Now 2-2. The pitch. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one is upstairs. The Reds up by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. And the righty deals. And that one clips the corner. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nationals gone in order. They trail it 3-2. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Out towards left center. Jones puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now it's going to be Adrián Gonzalez. 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 0-2. Got him looking. 2 down. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, bases empty. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. In there, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Liner, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get
Votto in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kendall Graveman looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Trevino, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Going gone. And they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Two outs, nobody on. Carlos Gonzalez, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.